Welcome back to the channel. Long time no video. Was sick for a little bit and had issues, and I've been building, but not here. Over here I've been organizing and planning and plotting. I've created a road and for the actual buildings themselves. I plan on recording. I haven't recorded any of this stuff. I put in a little plot here to make like a little shed for the garden with a nice, wonderful overlook. Got a couple buildings planned for here. Not sure what they're going to be yet, as far as what buildings are going to be anywhere. I'm picking the locations of buildings, but not what the buildings are going to be yet. We got a nice little wall built up here with the road. The road has a patrol that goes on it every night, which is kind of fun. That's why I built up the wall and the gate. It's not like flawless. They really want to. They could come up here and jump. So it's not like the impenetrable wall. It's just a nice little barrier to keep us unseen. It's got a double gate. I'll probably decorate it a bit more as we go. And then there's a tower with a wraparound spot there. Gives us this nice view overlooking. Like I said, we have two buildings going there, a little shed there, the altar. I have an idea for something to go there. It could be the alchemist. I'm not sure, because I also have the spot up there. We'll go over there in a second. I put roads in, or pathways anyway, and so like I said, I'm not sure where the alchemist is going to be yet. I did put in a spot for the river. Once we have water, we'll start with a waterfall all the way up there, and it'll come down and through here. We have a little bridge crossing. So I want to build something here that also comes up on top of the rock a little bit. And then over this way we have some steps that goes up to a pad here, which is going to incorporate some of the stone. Probably go into the rock a bit and go taller. And from over here, and then as over that spot in the previous video, I mentioned possibly putting a blacksmith in. So I'm still not sure if that's what's going to go here, but I thought it'd be nice. Decent sized pad with right up against the wall, and then also probably going into the rock a bit. And in the other direction, I haven't decided anything here yet. I think it's just going to leave it open so you can see out, not block it with a building. I'm putting a building here. Maybe this could be like a tavern, potentially, with a nice overlook balcony. And then up here is going to be like a keep of some sort. Multi-layer, larger build. But we still have quite a bit of space for other things. I don't want to get rid of the road down there. I'm interested to see how much of that terrain down there changes. Hopefully it doesn't change much. It's one of the reasons why I don't want to start building too much. I'm just plotting and planning at the moment, but if the terrain changes a ton around where my border's at, I don't, don't want to scrap a whole bunch of buildings just because it's different. I want to have a minimum amount to change. Up top, we have more where the river goes. Up here where the animals are going to be. put in a wall. I will get a gate up here at some point before I bring animals over. But we have more of the river here. Stream cuts through with a little bridge back this way. I have like the main source back over here. We still have our little cave huts out that were here already. But I did put a pad up here for a barn. Because we have flyovers, I don't want to lose my animals. I want to let them roam, but I also want to have a couple of each type locked into the barn where they can't come out, can't get hurt. I don't know if those I can't go that way. I don't know if the wyverns are gonna attack when I'm not here. I would think that if I'm not here, they're not gonna do anything. But I do think that this area is large enough that I'd be far enough away where my influence on them would not protect them, you know. Got the skill for keeping them passive, so it's alright for me when I'm here. What's over this way? I have to find out. That's for a different video. I gotta find out what that building is. What that is. But here's a flyover. And again, this is probably going to go into the rock quite a bit. Something I decide on later. I just kind of wanted to put pads in for getting stuff started. Keeping as much of the terrain as I can. And this is going to flow right through into a nice waterfall out there. And I'll probably put in a bridge down that way once I figure out where the water's going to go. Some a little bit of work that I did here. Don't want to do too much more here until after the update, just because I don't know what's going to change around me, and I'm going to also want to play out there. This would be a potentially nice spot to launch off from. But for now, I have a lot of quest to finish. I haven't ignited the well. I haven't found all the recipes. We have Cyclops to collect. There's so many other quests that's not even unlocked on here yet because I haven't been everywhere. I go there. We got... So we'll be continuing the series with the new update. I'm not a max level character yet either. Where am I? I'm level 28. So we'll work on getting this character built up a bit more. Thanks for stopping in today. It's going to be the end of this short little update video. Should be capable of getting back on track with creating videos again after my downtime there. So I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.